Well, hey there, folks. We're out here in the garage with the '97 Jeep Wrangler, and I just couldn't help myself. Like I said in the video when I first made a video of it when I brought it home, it really wasn't that bad. It was pretty clean inside, but I, man, every time I buy a vehicle, I just can't help it. I've got to detail it, and this I can't even call this detailing. This is just cleaning, because if it was detailing, I would have went way above this. But anyways, clean the seats. They weren't bad, but passenger seat, the driver's seat, it had the Smitty built seat I showed in there before, but I put the factory seat back in it. This one is adjustable this way, and it goes and it folds down. The Smitty built was solid. You couldn't do anything with it. And it was just killing my back driving this thing with that Smitty built seat. At least me personally. Maybe someone else will like it. It's brand new. I didn't like it. So put the driver's seat back in it. Cleaned up the console pretty well. Cleaned up real nice. If you remember before, it had coffee spilt on it and dirt from someone's arm or whatnot over the years. Cleaned it up real well. I didn't use any Armor All, any like aerospace 303, nothing. Just I just used a light cleaner, dilute it with water, and then when I was done, just a microfiber towel just with water, because I didn't want it. Would look a lot better if I would have put a dressing on it, but it's going to attract dust too, so I didn't. And it looks pretty good like this, just this matte, finish. So just from a light cleaning, I would say, at least in my opinion. Came out real well. The carpets are still drying. I went ahead and cleaned the carpets. These aren't stains here. That's just drying. There's probably yeah, that's just wet too. That's all it is. I really cleaned these well. Even this here, this isn't a stain. It's just wet. It's just drying. You can see the different colors there. So once it dries, it'll all match. But it's coming out real well there. Okay, here's the back seat here. Back seat was pretty clean, but it did have a lot of dog hair on it, and that's no bueno for me. So we cleaned all that up, cleaned all under it, cleaned the sides, the back of it, got it nice and clean. Same thing here. The carpets are drying. You can see the discoloration. That's just drying. It does have a couple little spots there that I probably could get out if I worked harder, but it's not enough to bother me. Wasn't real bad to begin with, but it cleaned up really well from what it was. And also these seats, they have these pockets here, so I wanted the driver's seat. You need every little bit of space you can in one of these. I do have these Best Top floor mats to go back in it. The molded floor mats that'll catch messes or whatnot, but I still want it to clean in here. So there's that driver's seat. And it's in really good condition. Cleaned up, real nice. Not that it was really dirty. Got the carpet as clean as I wanted to spend time on it over here. I probably could have got it a little better, but I think this is good for an off-road vehicle. Not perfect. Pretty good though. And I think it cleaned up well. And that Smitty built seat that was in here, you couldn't do this. You couldn't fold it forward. It was welded solid. There's no adjustment. It was, boy, my back sitting straight up and down like that, it was killing me. But here's this side. Like I say, that's just water drying. Sorry about the sun glaring in here. But you can see, cleaned up real well. And I have no idea how old this stereo is. It's got Bluetooth and Pandora and all that crap on it. But, so it's got the stereo. It's got an amplifier under the rear seat for these two speakers, the two Polk Audios that are up there. And then it's got the little subwoofer in the back that's powered also. So it actually sounds pretty good. I went through and tidied up the wiring a little bit. It wasn't quite up to my liking. Looks like he took it somewhere and had it professionally installed, but still. This, I found this. This is just laying under the seat. Bass knob, it does work. I was going to run it up and install it right there, but I figured, you know what, this is good enough. Just put it right there. That'll work. And then there's that little powered subwoofer there. Like I say, there's a second amp, 4-channel amp under the seat that does the other 4 speakers. Never heard of this brand before. Sound Ordnance. Have any of you heard of it? All the fuse blocks and everything are all Crutchfield in here. At least, you know, they're branded Crutchfield. So real clean back here. Then here's that seat that was installed in the driver's seat. Like I say, it's a brand new Smitty built seat, but I mean, it's nice and firm. You know, it has the bolsters there on the bottom. It just doesn't have any adjustments on it. I mean, you can slide the tracks forward and back, but the back of it, it doesn't recline either way. It's in my opinion, really uncomfortable. So I think it looks better like this with the original, you know, Sahara interior in there anyway. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. Could have spent a lot more time on it, but you know, this is good enough. It just, you know, bothering me. It had dog hair in it and had some spilt coffee, and man, I just have OCD. I'll tell you, I just got to have stuff clean. But I think she's in really good shape for a 97, and she runs really strong. 4-wheel drive worked, 4-low, everything worked. I mean, it climbed right up stuff like nothing, and you put that thing in first gear and 4-low, and I don't know if it even goes. I don't even think it goes a quarter mile an hour. It just sits there and crawls. So yeah, it's pretty good overall.